Welcome to episode 70 of the Colin Morikawa Hate podcast. I'm being joined by Hep and Marv on the aftermath of the Players' Championship, where Cameron Young had you'd probably say his breakthrough success. Don't think any of us even mentioned him last week, despite the fact he probably ticked every box long off the tee, pretty straight. I always in the Players' Championship, again, my dad was always very good at backing Players' Championship winners. Don't go for major winners. Go for the people who are either consistent all the types or people who have yet to have that. Like when not Jim, when Matt Kuchar won it, right? I think my dad was on him at 80s. Like, yeah, Matt Kuchar's not a major winner. Yeah, it's not the fifth major. Don't get bought in by the hype. Some of us might remember KJ Choi winning famously back in 2011. He was probably of
What
a similar mold.
what relevance has KJ joined on?
What are you talking
Marv, do you remember the 2011 Players Championship? 15 years since KJ's
Yeah,
fantastic
yeah,
success,
quite
right?
well actually.
Yeah. We might try and leak some of the voice notes for mainly golf after dark. Like,
I
could not,
haven't
I mean,
I haven't signed anything that they can be released.
I mean, it's not until you look into details. Fucking hell, Graham McDowell had an absolute horror show on the
I
Sunday.
tried to find I found the
The hook.
highlights of round three on YouTube. The problem is the highlights stopped at the end of Saturday when the rain, darkness because of the rain delay. So and then the highlights for round four started at the beginning of round four. So I couldn't find the highlight of where Graham McDowell with a three-shot lead on the 18th in his third round, but pretty much hit the biggest hook you've ever seen into the middle of the lake and had a triple bogey.
Double bogey.
Was it? I thought it was triple. Was it not?
Only a double. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He still
Felt
went
like a
in with a one
triple.
shot lead. Yeah. I
Yeah.
did send you a picture of the
And then
leaderboard.
shot 79 in on the final round.
I mean the biggest presumably error there was back in GMAC in the first place. The thing is,
Yeah.
Marv, you don't back GMAC in the middle of a round. You've got to back in pre-event because that's when you get the value
Yeah,
with
but it
these
was one of them
hybrids.
like that bastard. I can't have that. That person beating me. That'd have annoyed me more. Like KJ Choi, like fine, it's KJ Choi. But McDowell
You've got
thought he
very
was the
bad
big
history
bollocks,
with
didn't he?
you've got very bad history with Koreans in final rounds, haven't you? Just I mean, Wai
about? Waters.
Yang, Siwoo Kim, KJ Choi. Which leads us to our first pick this week with Sung Jae Im. No, we'll look at the Valspar Championship later, after. But Hep, you'd say Cameron Young very was it deserving success at Sawgrass last week?
Yeah, I don't think you could take it away from him. Obviously Ludwig bottled it again. Very
Hashtag bottle that.
surprised the driver was what gave it away from him, but no, there's a guy that had Fitz. That would be very nice to have seen
Oh
him
yeah.
hold on, but
For, eh.
the no, he attacked 17 and he attacked 18 and he got his rewards for two very good tee shots. So
That tee shot at 17 was unbelievable. I like to
yeah,
even to stick it to what 7 feet in the end, and he more or less walked the putt in. But then to have
yeah. And
the
they were saying on Saturday, like the guy who attacks on Sunday these holes will win. And Fitz correctly was playing, for pars and to make Cameron Young do something special to beat him. And Cameron Young did. He put it, like I say, within 8 foot on 17, and then that drive on 18 was one of the best drives we'll see all year. So
yeah, and I mean all the commentary team. I don't know whether you guys are watching on Sky, but like, why is he taking driver? This is stupid.
I
Three
was
was
getting very excited. I was like, this is going in the trees, one in the bank. Like that.
three was plenty of ridiculous, and he
Yeah,
fucking smokes it 365, leave himself with a wedge in anything, and then having done that, Fitz has got to then follow it.
yeah,
As you said before, like he's just basically gone like, all right, go on, top that,
yeah. He got
and he's
bullied.
like,
Fitzy
took the
should have,
bait, yeah.
should have played his free wood and then played his approach. But
Do you
no,
know,
he
it's
got
like
bullied.
it's the equivalent of a guy who keeps getting out hooking And you keep balling in bounces. Go on. Look, you can go hit that for six. Go on. You know you can hit that. What's the Windows, Tino?
To jump in there, there's a story from many years ago when Tiger was in the early years on tour. He was playing against Davis Love in the final round. They were playing together. They were tied for the lead, whatever, or something like that. Davis Love took the tee shot first, hit the driver in the fairway, however many yards down, and then Tiger hit 3-wood, so not quite as far. And Davis Love's like, I've outdriven him, all this, whatever. Tiger's like, yeah, that's because I'm good hitting to the green first. Tiger obviously then hit his approach first, put it close, put the pressure on Davis. Davis Love messed up. Tiger won the tournament. So, as you say, if Fitzpatrick could have at least found the fairway, he'd have got into 18 first. Could have hit a good shot, put the pressure on Young.
It's apparently what Scotty does as well. He, like, in playoffs, he always tries to be the one hitting first into the green. So, yeah, he'll lay back on the driver so that he knows he has the first shot. And did get pull that shot. But I was getting my very hopes up that Cameron Young was going to hook that into the water and all go into the trees the way the commentators were saying, but wasn't.
I mean, you did put a Boston Smother when you got it tied for the.
I mean, I had a very nice week. Tied first round leader and fit second, but it could have been an incredible week if in two shots had gone different. But
I noticed that 365 balance was a bit lesser. Did we withdraw a few quid?
Well, yeah, we withdrew. We didn't. It's not fully stable there.
Don't want to leave that account and get 2 weeks to decide he wants to start hunting the Wolverhampton on Hector Crouch.
I'm gonna take that net deposit down a little bit. It's too flagged.
A bit like me when Bitcoin's back up to 74. We'll chip it away at that 10k fund. It's down again today. You mentioned Scotty there. What do you make of Scotty this week?
Bit disappointed again.
He claims that he got very annoyed with a question by a journalist, I think, was it maybe Saturday, saying you must have changed something. Hasn't changed nothing. We're just trying to find something.
Like his round one was there, which is obviously what's been let him down, but then he just sort of just faded.
He made a lot of bogeys.
Yeah, for him. Very good 1 and 3, and then really bad 2 and 4. But which is never in it.
Would you have any concerns, say, for the Masters? I mean, he's still going to be favourite regardless of what happens. He's probably going to play the 2 Texans. He's going to have a week off. He probably plays in Houston. He probably plays in, I think the other one is Dallas.
Children's Shrine.
Shriners, whatever it's called. Yeah. And it's probably a good way to set up for the Aberg's still third favourite for the Masters. Like, I would not back Ludwig with your fucking fortune. So Jesus Christ, how was Ludwig's third favourite for the Masters?
I mean, suits, but the bottle on Sunday, you can't really back that at 14s or whatever he is. But
he's 12 to 1.
Yeah, but the futures prices are a joke. Like, he'll be bigger than that come the week off.
Boyle Sports on 9. If you can get on Boyle Sports 9-2 Scotty for the Masters, that still looks big.
I think the Masters trends will change, but the last 5 years have been won by the guy who was clearly the best player in the world at the time. And I think you have to say that Rory is better than Scotty. Like, Scotty,
I'd go low. I'd go further back than that. Dustin in 2020 was easily the best player in the world at that time.
Dustin, Rahm,
Hideki was probably the anomaly in 2021, but Rahm, Scheffler, Rory is
Scheffler twice,
pretty solid.
Yeah, DJ.
Even when Sergio won it, he was obviously the best player in the world, right, Mav?
Oh yeah. Clearly.
Quick. We'll
he still is, isn't he? I thought he still is.
Do we know how he's getting on? Who won the lift tournament last week? I saw that there was some. Were they playing in Singapore?
Bryson beats Richard T. Lee in a playoff.
Who the fuck is Richard?
A wild card who doesn't even have a team. And
was he not?
Westwood came third for the first time ever.
Oh, I did see Westwood say, I think Westwood's been tied for the lead. I saw an interview with him and he said like if I win, this will be the best win of my career. Um, but then obviously didn't
I think
follow it.
it's
I mean,
probably
he's
his
got to say that, right?
podium he's ever going to live, and he's played there for
Uh,
3 years at a 54-man tournament. But yeah,
yeah.
Bryson ended up winning it.
So we're going to use our one and done for the Masters on Bryson, right? There's no messing around.
Uh,
No,
yeah,
you lose all saying picks anymore after Colin
Bryson
Morikawa.
Rahm. Well, I mean, Colin wasn't wrong. Colin was the correct pick.
Why would no, he obviously wasn't. Why did he withdraw? What was wrong with him?
He on his second tee box, he took a practice swing and sprained his back, and then hit the drive, hit the approach, and said, I can't play on it anymore. My back hurts too much." But there are rumors that he took a dive because he was by far and away the most bet on player of the week. But yeah, no, he's tweaked
Have
his
you?
back.
Has Twig been starting those rumors?
You can trust that Twitter, right? The Twitter's a reliable source.
Okay, now. Oh my
But I mean,
God.
we were joking. It was like literally, I mean, 25% of the players in the one and done played him, and then he withdrew on the second fucking hole. Like, it's just unbelievable.
And yet Rory seemed to play on despite like a knock, right? Rory, I think he finished with the top 20.
No, Rory was shit. Rory was like 50th.
Was he? Oh. I know that he made the cut. I mean, it was quite touch and go. Marv mentioned last week, Scotty was 8-1 to miss the cut. Um, it might be something to look at for Augusta, but
The first round, yeah, first round
Yes,
wasn't great, was it? But then he
Scotty played himself back in and got 20th, but Rory
I
finished
think,
46th.
yeah, I
Like,
think Scotty was bogey free on Saturday on moving day. I think he was maybe 5 under. The weird one for me was how bad Xander played on Saturday. That was like
yeah,
he could barely find a fairway, he could find a green. Every third shot was, in the rough or he's in a bunker and he's leaving himself 7, 8 feet for par every time. I think, given
the
how
other three
flawless he
rounds
was
so good.
Friday, yeah, it was just
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
And
he
you're thinking,
was.
okay, well, he's played that bad. He can't play any worse tomorrow. I'm still in with a chance here. And then I think he was won over through the opening. I'm like, fucking hell. Give us a
Yeah,
sweat, lad.
just treaded water on that Saturday and just yeah, just cost it.
A- After all that, Justin Rose was in contention. He made a double, I think, at around 30. He made an eagle and then followed it with a double 2 holes later. But you'd say all the main, if you look at the um, early price for the Masters, all the kind of main protagonists there or thereabouts. Victor Hovland had a good run. Bob McIntyre, um, he bogeyed late on, which really scuppered his chances. The biggest, it was a good week for Europe in terms of the leaderboard, and obviously despite Cam Young winning. Sepp Straka was up there for a long time. Tommy Fleet was there, kind of faded on the Saturday, but
Yeah, it was a
yeah,
very good tournament, very good leaderboard. Got the young
would
young
you
Canadian kid that's getting his
can't pronounce his
first.
name?
Yeah, Sudashan Yellamara.
that,
He sounds like
that,
an Indian leg spinner,
that
doesn't he? You know what I mean?
traditional Canadian name.
Yeah. Uh,
Got,
what,
yeah,
what,
Bret Hart, Wayne Gretzky, Sachin, Shandaman. Yeah.
taught himself via YouTube golf lessons and never had a lesson in his life. So didn't go to college because he was too poor and just went straight to professional and earned a million bucks.
They don't need to bother with college.
Yeah, fuck college.
Too good.
Good on that.
He has pulled out of the Valspar Championship this week, which is the and you know, playing for Copperhead at the Copperhead Course. Xander Schaufelle, the two-time major winner, is the current 12-1 market leader. I think I messaged you that. I think he was 14, 16th in the week. I thought that was big. Um, Matt Fitzpatrick, Jacob Bridgman. Last year's won two. Victor Hovland and Justin Thomas around the 20-1 mark. Akshay Bhatia. I'd be very surprised if he's a two-time winner this season. He's 20-1. Patrick Cantlay's got a bit of support, 25-1. Brooks
Hey,
Koepka, 25-1 and 30-1 bar. Marv, I'll go to you first. Is there anyone that you looked like a standout immediately by looking at the prices or looking at the entry list?
I agree
He,
with you. I think Justin Thomas is very much trending in the right direction. And based on the price, I probably would have expected him to be far shorter than 20s, 22s.
Yeah, you
But
expected to be that Fitzpatrick 16.
yeah, like,
He obviously had a terrible ABI first week back from the injury, but had a really good players.
and
Looks like he's fit again.
yeah, I seem to think he just chucked in a bad hole here and there at the players, which could easily just be lack of match practice. So
This is the place a few years ago where he lost like 9 strokes putting in one round on the first
yes.
round. I think it was like the third worst putting strokes gained round of all time. But I'm sure that was just a random event.
see, I suppose that's at the end of it. Xander is half the price that JT is.
And that was
Yeah.
too much.
And I do obviously like Xander a lot, but I you're taking it on a lot of trust at him around the 10-1 mark. I think he'll probably play it well. The interesting one, I don't know whether you guys follow him on social media, but JT was he gave I liked the updates he gave, and again, things like he was the first to um be there to, congratulate Cameron Young, things like that. I like that type of thing, but he said that for the first time probably in his life. He took the rehab really seriously. He said, okay, when I'm told rest 4 to 6 weeks, I actually took 6 weeks off, um, and I just kind of like tried to get back properly. I think last week would have done in the World Cup. JT always seems like a bit of a confidence player, and he got a lot of the galleries always seem to want him at Sawgrass. Um, so yeah, he shouldn't be twice the price of Xander. That's just silly. He should have won this last year. I think he was 2 up with 6 to play and made 3 or 4 bogeys on the back nine. Victor made a few birdies, and the game, um, changed within minutes. But JT should not be
Yeah,
20 to 1 this
because
week.
wasn't this the tournament that just Victor kind of won it out of nowhere in terms of he had no form going into the
It
tournament.
was Victor
Uh,
was 80-1 last year for this event. Like he was
yeah,
completely broken. And just, yeah, like,
JT was 2 up with 7 to play, and he interviewed afterwards, and he said, "I just love competing. I'm just so happy to be. I'm giving myself chances to win. It's so fun to be in contention of winning on the PGA Tour on a Sunday." So no, I mean, no sulking, no. So sick. I'm just having run so bad. Just, oh well, played really well. Didn't get it done today. I'll try again next week. And that's the attitude I think you need to on the PGA Tour when you listen to everyone, right? It is so hard to win a golf tournament. It's so hard to win on the PGA Tour. How the fuck has Chris Goddard won 3 times in the past 6 months? But um, yeah, JT 21 this week. That's the bet for me. That's my sales pitch. Mav, you got anything?
I could easily jump on the bandwagon as well, Twig. But
Can I offer you a bad beat story from 2012 instead? Here's my thoughts. Animal Kingdom shit. That's a different one. Igugu.
Google, was that in Dubai?
Yeah, that was when
Was it
you phoned into at the races and saying, "I'm smashing her up. She can't lose 4 to 6. Get
this
on." This will not be
was that
beat. She's been
was that
beat.
a South African horse?
Might have Mike
Was it Mike? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sue me on.
I have
That
to
was
read.
what
Let me just search that and then leave it in the tab so it reminds me.
you emailed because Andy Booth messaged me, give us a company's memories. You'd got onto at the races and said to Matt Chapman, "I am smashing a big goo today. Cannot lose 4 to 6. She should be 4s on." She got beat. Classic Marv. Anyway, while he does that, Hep, give us your thoughts for the week.
Yeah, I
so in
think
the top end, I'm going Brooks. He's had
Good last round on Sunday.
finished. Where am I? He
T20
finished
was it?
T13. He finished fourth in approach. He is third for
Strokes
approach
gained.
a year. 25 to 1. So he's the sort of the high end of those low guys. His last couple of results I've lost him. Where is he? Damn it. Yeah, what's
Should
he
not
done
be
last?
should not these stats off by Arthead. Come on, he's
So
slacking.
he came ninth for the Honda and 13th for the players. I think he's trended upwards. His approach is this is nothing we've mentioned yet. This is a very narrow course with a lot of trees. If you're going wayward, you're not going to have a nice little gap through the trees to the green. You're going to have to chip out. So it is a driving accuracy course and an irons course. And I think, Brooks is sort of rounding into form. So I'm going to take the free place market on 365 where he's 40 to
What?
1. But
Oh, you had Fitzy. You still got a nice place with Fitzy there, didn't you, last week?
It fits. He was 75s in that market. I don't really get that market because it's obviously only free place and it is a fifth of the odds, but the outright price is
Bigger
like
win, yeah.
80% of, and you are forced to take the each way. So yeah, you would take Brooks at 25s on 5 places or 40s 3 places. So I take 3 points each way on the 40 to 1 3 places. 50 odds for Brooks. I think he's coming into, he's working his way back into it, and he's got as good a chance as anyone else up there, I think.
And with Hep, I think BK's got a great price this week. The Copperhead Innisbrook. Marv, do you want to talk about golf or do you want to talk about Igugu?
Yeah, I just found it. Yeah, was it 21st of Feb 2013? It ran
I'd
third.
probably.
First race in Dubai, 4-7. Beaten by a Godolphin horse, Sajja. Funnily enough, I think then the next
the
two,
UAE. I
the
think
next two
she won
races
like
it
the
came out
UAE
and won.
1,000
So
guineas.
he just needed the run. I just
She.
yeah. It did I say it?
You said
Did
he.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I might have said it, but yeah, typical. Just raced one race too early, and then by the time it came to run when it was going to win, didn't have a bean to put on it. So
Never mind.
So anyway, turning to my first selection. I can't compete with JT the pick. I can't compete with the Brooks pick, but I am gonna throw in somebody who seems to be slowly making his way back, and that's Sahith Vigala.
He will fucking
Slowly but
hate.
surely.
He will hate this course. He's basically about like Pell in his 20s, early 20s.
Well, I'll change
I'm
the
the Pell.
selection. No,
I am the Tagala. I'm the twig. No.
it's he's played here twice in the last 4 years, and he does include a tied seventh. So I mean, it's not the most, but it's something at a price. I said in that region of prices, you've got JJ Spawn done nothing this year. Corey Connors, literally the guy needs to use a driver or something on the putting green. He can't putt for shit. Jordan Spieth, like Cantlay's in that just below.
Spieth, the former winner.
Yeah, but what's he done in the last year? So Ben Griffin, Nick Taylor. It's just absolute jobbers. So I'll go with Sahith Vigala as main pick, 33 to 1. Bearing in mind who I'm gonna put up for second, it does mean that Sahith's a 4 points each way selection.
Just to put a bit of
Sorry, what was that?
No, never mind. Go.
It's just on the point of Jordan Spieth, he's finished T32 or better in his 4 consecutive PGA Tour starts, 2 T15 or betters.
But he is still wild off the tee. This is
the Genesis and the Arnold Palm. I mean, Marcel's done nothing in the last year, but never mind.
Well, Sahith had a tied 6 2 weeks ago, so I'll take that.
Yeah, well, cat loose. There's 2 I like at very big prices. There's a lot I like at very big prices. I can't put up Andrew Novak. I think he looks weird. There's no other way to describe it. I can't back someone that looks a bit sort of dodgy. I'll leave the Korean for you, Heb. Billy Horschel has got a good record around here. Good record around here. I like Billy a lot. He's still not really found it this season, but 80 to 1, 8 place. I think that's probably just too big for him. Another one is Lucas Glover, he's the straightest man on tour. No matron. Not in terms of his campness, but in terms of driving accuracy. Um, Lucas Glover, another one, 80 to 1 in 8 places. I know he said he's got a poor record recently, but he's got a good record around here. Um, I'm pretty sure he's losing a playoff or was he a runner-up here before? He's definitely gone close. We'll go 3 points each way on JT. And we'll do a point each way on Mr. Glover and Mr. Horschel, 80 to 1. We'll be looking to nick a place. I don't think they're going to win, but I think they could fall into a top 10 finish. So fingers crossed.
Not Marty one, so anybody can win.
That's very true. Hep, you're the selection.
Yeah, Sung Jae Im, you mentioned the Korean, 100 to 1. It's his, I think, second week back from injury. He did miss the cut last week on his first week back. But from what I saw, didn't seem to be that impeded by the injury. And seemed to
He looks like he's lost a bit of weight as well. Always helps.
I think he suffered with that like last season, and he's like, that changes your swing dynamics. And he wasn't used to skinny Sung Jae Im swing, but in a field that's a little bit weaker, although the top end is got 4 or 5 good players. I think we're not going to get 100 to 1 Sung Jae Im for many more weeks. So I will pounce now and hope I get there in early before, and he doesn't come like T6, and then next week he's 45 to 1. But I'll take Sung Jae Im, very consistent player for hundreds, 5 places.
Just for a bit of context, he finished his military training in November 2025, having I think did he avoid it? Did he win gold at the Olympics? Am I imagining that?
Was it the Asian Games, like him and Benny?
Yes.
And
yeah. But he still had to do like a month of training or whatever it was to
just show your face, Sanjay. Come on, just inspire the troops.
Just a bit of tokenism, yeah. Look at me. I did my time, yeah. Let me go play golf. But yeah, we sponsored Dave Chisnell. She's lost three stone in the last 3 months, 3-4 months. He's adamant he's not been taking the Manjaro. But
Come on,
I haven't, honestly. I've just stopped drinking beer. Come vodka slimline.
That's a lie.
But his throws really struggled because do you remember when Taylor did the same? He lost a bit of weight and he struggled with these kind of
center of gravity is off.
Yeah. So let's see if Sung Jae can adapt this season. Marv, your second pick?
Yeah, I considered Billy Horschel. As you say, he's got a very good record around here. And whether he's also still getting back to top form because of the injury that he had at the end of, or actually for the second half of last year. However, I won't join you so I'll go with somebody separate. I'm going to go with somebody's last name called Brown, not Daniel.
Blades!
I'm going to go with Blades Brown. So
what the fuck is Blades Brown?
He's very young. He's only 18 years. I think he only turned professional in the last year or so. Hep might know a bit more, but he actually has had a few decent finishes in this season. A third and a tied 18th. Yes, the third was the Puerto Rico Open, I believe. So a bit of an alternate event, but he's 110s. So I'll go 1 point each way with him.
Because of accuracy?
It's just because I knew the name, to be honest. No, honestly, I think he's popped up, and he, even if it wouldn't surprise me,
driving accuracy.
If I wouldn't, he's probably not a bad selection for the first round leader. I think he could easily put in a low round, probably flame out a little bit over the weekend. But if he sneaks a place, he sneaks a place.
Yeah, because I put him up for the Honda, and I think that was on the back of a very good round one as one of the things. So yeah, I wouldn't mind him as a first round leader that's just going to get peter out over the
Mm.
4 rounds. But he has the ability to spike and hit a -10. I think
Yeah,
he
if
did
you
it in round one.
if you're looking at the market, you're looking at Xander and say 12, 11 to 1s, Fitzy 14s, Jacob Bridgman 20s, or do you want to back a couple at like 200, 250 to 1 to sneak into it? So it's Stephen Fisk, 150 to 1, 8 places. I'm pretty sure Mr. Hep's going to be backing that for me straight after this podcast. Even someone like Takumi Kanaya, Japanese lad who's got a lot of problems, he's 250 to 1. Like, they shouldn't be that big. Adam Svensson, 275, like, I've got to back some of these. I mean, not I won't go as much as Kevin Streelman, but what's happened? Patrick Fishburne, 400. See the guy with the floppy hat? Peter Mann, 400 to 1.
Well, EVR's there 500, so there's no water here, or very little.
It's
He'll still find it.
Yeah, Danny
it's
Willett, Toasty's a
Ca-
thousand to one. Come on,
Cam
Toasty.
Davis, Brian Campbell. Is he the guy that won last year somehow?
Yeah, nearly won twice because he lost. Oh, did he win twice?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you could be
He won
right.
once.
I'm
And
ex-
he nearly won twice, I think. But
fucking
I'm
hell.
backing
How is
Toasty a thousand
how
to
is
one.
Toasty 1,000 to 1?
Come on, the Toasty.
He's the fourth biggest price in the field. Like, put some
I mean, it's been
respect on
shit.
cheese toasties. I know, I backed him a few weeks ago and he missed the cut. Like, fucking Argentinian bastard. No wonder we took the
Hey,
Falklands off you.
similar
uh,
price to Charlie Hoffman by the looks of it.
I'm sorry, Charlie Cheesecake's fucking finished.
How he's still on tour? Jesus.
8 places for
He must
Toast.
he must be getting those sponsors exempt. Um, yeah, we'll see. I think it could be a week for a few long, bit like Cheltenham this past week. A couple of long shots to sneak into the places and keep us all happy. Just to reiterate for me, I think Justin Thomas was the best bet of the week of those at the shorter prices. 3 points each way, JT at 20s, a point each way on Lucas Glover at 80s, and who else did I say 80s? Billy Horschel. Hep, your two.
I'm going Brooks for the guys at the top end, who's 40 to 1, 3 places on 25 to 1, 5 places, and Sung Jae Im as the longest shot at the hundreds before he proves that he's back from this injury and will be a lot shorter in the coming weeks.
The bit like Hep, the new slim Sung Jae.
Toasty on one as well.
Yeah, we'll back Tosi after this. Marv, and just to reiterate your two, please.
Yeah, Sahith Theegala, 33s, and Blades Brown, 110s.
I'd be very surprised if there's a winner between those 7 picks, but we live in hope. But we'll see. Where we are inching towards the Masters, I think it's 3.5 weeks now until Augusta. We'll probably be there with a detailed, pretty much in-depth podcast where Marv will spend an hour talking about Tiger memories from 2000, 2007, 2019. But until
No,
then,
let's change it up next time. Let's talk about Sergio's win. Should we do an episode on that?
yeah, never mind. Maybe later. I've been Twig, he's been Hep, and he's been Marv, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye bye. Where's the stop button?